Yes. What's going on, everyone? Peace, blessings, much love to everyone listening. Welcome to the H2O show. I'm Big Perm, my partner DJ 360. You listen to Wu World Radio. Respect to everyone listening, man. Tune in app, follow us on the H2O show. Everyone listening on wooworld.com. That's woo-world.com. Sign up, get a profile, man. Interact. Be part of the Wu fam, the Wu community. And also, you can check us out on Wu-Tang We're everywhere, man. This is the H2O show. You get that splash of freshness. What we do here is we build, man. Collective progression. Reach one, teach one, and is constantly just trying to leave an impact every Sunday from 11 to 12. And what we do is we build with artists, build activists, entrepreneurs, or different types of people. And we build on different topics, too. But speaking about talking to people in this building, we got a superhero in the building. You know what I'm saying? You got a superhero. What's going on? We got Wonda Woman from the Hook Off album. It's featured on Capadonna. What's going on?
Peace. I'm here. You know, it was freezing, but I was able to fly in, zoom in.
On the invisible plane?
Yes. From Paradise Island.
Yeah, better make sure it's insulated, man, because it's freezing outside.
Yeah, the wind. Joke. Yeah, it almost set me back.
Yo, thank you for coming out.
No problem. Thank you for having me. It's definitely a pleasure. I really appreciate you reaching out.
Oh, we had to, man. Not only are you part of the Wu family, though, your lyrics are sharp, and I appreciate this lyrical content. That's why we bring you on the show, because we're going to build with her to basically see what's going on with her life, her career, her projects. And pretty much she's going to see what she knows about our topic, too. Because, you know, we're all about feedback in this building. You know what I mean? Collective progression.
Yes. I did a little investigating.
Ah, good. I'm going to test you.
Okay.
A little trivia. See what's,
Just a little.
Just a little? Right, maybe a couple questions then. Not too many.
All right.
Yeah, Wonda Woman. She was featured on the Hook Off album. Now, respect to Kappa.
Peace to Cap.
Definitely, man. The project was dope.
Thank
Straight
you.
Lyrics, no hooks. The Hook Off. It's an album now, man. Get that on iTunes, all the online retailers. If you want that hard copy, go to glfentertainment.com and check it on there too.
Yes, definitely an honor to be on that project. Shout out to all the artists on there, everyone that came through and supported what he was doing, because at the time we didn't know what he was doing, but it all paid off in the end.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing.
Exactly. Bottom line. That's what it is. Yeah, so we're going to build with her. We're also going to talk about a topic I thought was very interesting. I was watching a show. It's actually GPS with on CNN, and they're talking about the marshmallow test. Now, people are saying, like, what is the marshmallow test? This gentleman, Walter Mischel, he's actually a psychologist. He wrote a book about the marshmallow test. And basically, it tests someone's self-control. So what we're going to do is we're going to build on how to master your self-control, why it's actually important to master your self-control, and this ways to figure it out. Because at the end of the day, we're all trying to figure things out. That's what we do here, man. Just build and reach and teach. And later on, we'll try to take some calls, too. Later on, the number is 718-887-9562. That's 718-887-9562. So after you go over the topic, see what y'all think about that. Self-control. How do you be a better person? Better willpower. More patience. I know everyone can use more of that.
Definitely.
For real.
Takes a lot of practice.
And commitment, too.
True.
You know what I mean?
True indeed.
Well, you know, it's time for that tunes. My man DJ 360 is cooking them up, getting ready. It's the H2O show. I'm Big Perm, my partner DJ 360. You listen to that H2O show on Wu World Radio from 11 to 12. You get that splash or freshness. Go in, kid. Let's go.
Hey, yo, check this out. Right now, you're listening to Wu World Radio 360. Big Perm. H2O show. It's the Chief Jamila Reed telling you to tune in. You're gonna get something exclusive and classic every time. Trust me. Wu World Radio.
Watch out now. You better learn how to love her. You better wake up. Watch out now. Hey, well, if you do it to love your lady, somebody else will do it for you. One up and down the crazy, but don't say me never want you. You better wake a big mistake. You're losing us slowly. Cause if you don't learn to love the lady, somebody else will do it for you. One love and call me crazy, but don't say me never want you. You better wake up, you're living in a dream. If you think another man won't rock and come in, you're gonna lose the lady if you don't learn how to treat her right. Question, when last you buy your girl some flowers? Send her a text and tell her meet me at the shower. If you not give her no love and affection, next summer she a run me with diploma. Because you don't appreciate, and you not gonna realize until it's too late. She find a new place, a new face, new love, and you coulda stopped that with one touch. But if you don't learn to love the lady, somebody else will do it for you. One love will drive me crazy, but don't say me never want you. You better wake up, you're living in a dream. If you think another one more rock and come in, you're gonna lose the lady if you don't learn how to treat her.
Sticking war in a hanging war, that's my trademark. Standing on high boy. Sticking war in a hanging war, yeah. Sticking war in a hanging war. Although me living uptown, a firehouse me come from. Now go left out me foundation. Struggling at the ghetto as a young musician. Work hard in the business, get a lot of hits song. Fix up in a Europe when them pan me Uncle Samuel at the airport. Fig with me, I hold it for me fans. Use the put a flag, me asking lot of questions. Some a beg me autograph and one come hold on for me. And them call me One Blood Junior Reed. Say veteran singer in the business and them can't cut me speed. Them call me One Blood Junior Reed. And if you see me in a one group, yes, I meet them give me lead. Them call me One Blood Junior Reed. Say veteran singer in the business and them can't cut me speed. Them call me One Blood Junior Reed. And if you see me in a one group, me say that me them give the lead. Standing in boy, 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 yeah, yeah, boy.
World
We fix up the world with one blood of foreign mind. Babylon a hold me down, but the bubble all fi fine. Them said me can't check, but them know me not go sign. I a tried it one away with Rastafari from me mind. Them call me One Blood Junior Reed. Say veteran singer in the business and them can't cut me speed. Them call me One Blood Junior Reed. And if you see me in a one group, yes, I meet them give the lead. Them call me One Blood Junior Reed. Say veteran singer in the business and them can't cut me speed. Them call me One Blood Junior Reed. And if you see me in a one group, me say that me them give the lead. Stick it really no host, now they hanging one high. Now you hanging one high, now they hanging one high. One high, one high, one high, one high, one high, one high. Although me living uptown, a firehouse me come from. Now go left out me foundation. Struggling at the ghetto as a young musician. Work hard in the business, get a lot of hits song.
Some people need to keep them mouth shut, mind them own. But mind grudgeful hypocrites and farmers, me not trust people like those. Cause them will smile with you, eat with you, drink with you. Them same one turn round and kill you. Me no go what them yarn, me no eat from them. So if you beg, when me chat the shoe fit you. A Father God protect me, them can't stop the line from shine. Me no care who a study them evil. Red square still a bun bad mind. Me no see them, me no see them. Them ungrateful, no care where you give them. So anything me put on, no boy can't take it off. My fruits them not forbidden. Another bombshell me come to sound it. Boom down it, CEO, so the boy can't go round it. Me big up all my friends, them went pass and gone. So me still a NSC and patron it. Me know them want to see me dead, but me still standing tall. A straight up, up, up me I go till them evil spread out on time. Me tell them, Father God protect me.
360.
Me no care who a study them evil. Red shoes still a bun bad mind. Me no see them, me no see them. Them ungrateful, no care who you give them. So anything me put on, no boy can't take it off. My fruits them not forbidden. I do a wish for some mash up and I pray for me the rich. Don't mess around when you see me on the street. Money man I make me call me out of it. Man a sponge and me a live off a man like leech. Hustle man a hustler, no skin teeth. Step on the grind, me not accept defeat. This year off in the ear, me not have no time to sleep. And all the farmers so the crap me not for rip. Our Father God protect me. Them can't stop the light from shine. Me no care what's turning them evil. Red square still a bun bad mind. Me no see them, me no see them. Them ungrateful no care where you give them. So anything we put on, no boy can't take it off. My fruits them not forbidden. And on a bombshell me come to sound it. Boom town it CEO, so a boy can't go round it now. Me big up all my friends, them my boss and gone. So me still a NSC and patrol it. Yeah. Me know them want to see me dead, but me stay standing tall. I straight up me I got till them evil spread out from far.
Heads ain't ready for the click we got. Heads ain't ready, man, I swear they not. Heads ain't ready for the click we got. Heads ain't ready, man, I swear they not. Heads ain't ready for the click we got. Heads ain't ready, man, I swear.
Nowadays I had it up to here, from my chest to my head. When the Buddha bless my head, then the eyes are red. Coming for ya, 3, 2, 1, nice to know ya. You wanted to pop junks and I was like a little figure on the
Heads
floor,
ain't
yeah.
ready, grab the original guns and machetes. I pin that to the grass like I was Teddy. Cause brothers ain't ready for the froze and the dreads. Hit you with the Glock from your toes to your head.
There's an X amount of yard weed, yo, that's the guard. We pass it over here so I can get irie. Why we smoke so much, brothers be asking why the original gun clappers keep on clapping.
Heads ain't ready for what my clique got in store. Cause what we got in store keeps us prepared for the war. Shows get blown, hoes get thrown out the room. Plus napkins for them with Zaradis from now to noon. Now assume position, pumps pissing in pants cause lyrical skills is making you feel.
Still ifin', in case you don't know how we be living. It's in my nature to keep robbing like Givens. For real though, when you're still broke, kill or be killed, yo, you don't know. So that leaves you screwed like a dildo. I still blow punks like crust into dust. Plus we got your bucks.
Who them warriors?
Rockin' rock and
Heads
what?
ain't ready for the click we got.
Ain't ready.
Heads ain't ready, man, I swear they not. Heads ain't ready for the click we got. Heads ain't ready, man, I swear they not.
What's that aroma in the air?
Treason.
So what that means, son?
Son, that mean it's hunting season. Time to stack pates, do you got what it takes? Can you react when your life's at stake? I rock the stripes of an MP, climb my Tim tree, and keep a watch for my enemy.
Whenever he come in the midst of the boot camp clique, it gets realer, so I still serve justice. 32 degrees freeze until these MCs decide to relieve you of breeze. On my way from out of state, I hit my block FAP with my man Ruck and my man Rock ST. Just left my man Brown Nose. Now we got a sack of the black for the shows. Clothes ain't really nothing to me, but I stay with my Timberland tree and my BOOTC. Rock the party, keep my head not T. Did you notice me floating with potency? Buckshot, DBDB, and Evil D. Rock fluidly.
Heads ain't ready for the click we got. Heads ain't ready, man, I swear they not. Heads ain't ready for the click we got. Heads ain't ready, man, I swear they not.
Mr. McGee, don't get me angry.
Wow.
You wouldn't like it when I'm angry. Ill thoughts to the dome start to change. Rearrange where y'all be kicking. My flavor, even my neighbors notice a change in the ruckus behavior.
Now you roaches don't even come close or approach this. What I be smoking, leave your monkey choking. Straight from Yardie like the one Robin Marley. You hardly ever saw me without a bag of that bomb weed. I wake up in the morning and chocolate's what starts it. Reaching in my pocket for the roach to spark it. I'm stepping in hot to this year with my brethren dry tear and my cousin with no fear. So who wanna come test the top dog? They dig you out the ditch and then they take you to the morgue.
Kill the laws, pay the cost. Who's the boss? The generals pass laws that we GCs enforce.
So you get stamped quick by the boot camp click when your fake MCs come with the same old skits. Wanna be hardcore but don't know what it is. To get paid in the streets or to really get biz.
Here's misdemeanor, the crook with the mouthful, known for being loud and rocking those flavor Timbos. It's half past Lincoln, clothes dead and stinking. Country boy got me just zoning and thinking. It's time to start stacking on you crab snakes. I gotta move right cause my rep's at stake. Call up my dogs that's quick to bust. Partners in crime take you back to the dust. Now I got 4 eyes to watch my back. plus my own two, make it the 4-6 pack. Now we bring the ruckers to wanna be suckers. Body and knuckles like I change up my chuckers.
Don't you know the WAR is O-N? Open to them heads scoping, hoping they can get a bite and right what the right, but they don't know the night keeps me and my clique airtight. Right, all y'all writers wanna chunk the script, but you quick to take a flick by my side as you shake my hand, giving the fake smile, but I peek you for a while. Ease out, selected when the beady pull your foul. Can I pull your cardigan? The Bucks guardians, the armor leg, armor head, so begin to drop the bomb so I can drop the
You ask for it, who want beef for his war? For this I packs twin automatic 4-4s. Kid, this ain't before, don't even speak about my fleet. Mini pop chunk with front when them see me, them not heads ain't ready for the click we got. Heads ain't ready when I spit it. Heads ain't ready for the click we got. Heads ain't ready when I swear they not. Heads ain't ready for the click we got. Heads ain't ready when I swear they not. Heads ain't ready for the click we got. Heads ain't ready when I swear they not.
I'ma twist another nigga sandwich and get managed. Puff after puff, I'ma start going bananas. Yeah. Hook off this number, autographs and cameras. I'm on the scanners, murder the crowd with good manners. It's a lot of rap janitors not ready to be candidates. Let us handle this, show them how to dismantle this bitch. Yeah. When I spit, cherry heads gotta submit. Come on, profit, always on top of the shit. Hunger rich, 7 days and 7 nights for me to settle. Knowledge the culture let Dawn release the metal. Yeah. Pit bulls is everywhere, yo, my kettle is thick. Free, keeping the book of foot real tasty. You can't race me, gotta embrace me. Come on, I'm hood, every time a nigga be up in everybody hood, everybody know OG. I hold the microphone, plus I got the rosary. So if I murder my enemies, nigga, I'm supposed to flee. Back in that spot where nobody could see. Feds got the wisdom with the kids in the pyramids. Travel through a time war, come back like Jesus did. Street conquerors, real life, some young sponsors. About to run up in the spot, touchdown and get bonkerish.
Yo, y'all niggas into conformity, right? But yo, I normally act off a first impulse to see my karma go fiery red. It makes me liable to walk up in your bank and take all of your bread. Think nothing of it, but now we got a night covered. Party like this ain't our dough, cause it wasn't just a second ago. Yo, man, you dealing with businessmen, enterprise, niggas to flow, and got keen cash sense. We add gems for many of your federal laws. My cash spent in a sewing manner. Stealing in my farm grammar, playing shit to grow, fertilize it with a banner, watch net worth double. I put my net worth back into a huddle. Man, you little China nigga, this is big trouble.
I've been anointed with the holy oil. Flow the ink helps me think clearly. Wandering minds, fast forward, not rewind. Can't undo the flashbacks, futuristic preparation. Now I know how to react, facing facts, not fantasy, virtual reality. Meditate, moment of clarity. Composing hits, increasing my salary. Overcoming technicalities. Daddy's little girl, mama's pearl, so unprepared for the ugly beasts in this world. But now I got my arsenal ready, keeping my strong on steady. Go getting, transcending, captivating, so amazing, trailblazing. Persevered through the chaos, now I'm leaving the booth blazing.
I'm back from the dead like Fred Krueger. Original head shooter, get head on the bed with the lead in the Ruger. I took drugs that Michael had and slept for days. Came back and told Cap I was rapping with Dad. But now I'm like, fuck it, I keep my cool. And if you test, I'ma eat your food. Y'all niggas don't know my streets. Fuck boy, I'm Staten's most pop. You don't know my peaks. Kept it quiet for a minute, stayed away from the beat. But I tell you one thing, I had to pay for my heat. So I lounge in the cut with shells. It ain't hard to tell, I got that ill shit, dour smell. Paul kill hooligan who used to wild out, but now I wanna shoot again. Either or, you or him. I'm ferry boat low, I'm bus 109, I'm 117. Yeah, you know them old times. Yeah, old times.
As he talks, he paints the you remember back in the days when niggas used to rock waves and shit? When like, yo, I had the fucking 360s, my nigga. Like nobody in the hood was fucking with my shit. And that's real shit.
Since 9-5, mama been working 9-5. And I know the landlord fed up with our lies. So we pray to the guys, the jars, and the Allahs to keep us safe and watch our lives. Cause all we trying to do is do good. Put on my hood when I walk through hoods. Cause these niggas these days is local. You get it in your vocals if you ain't a local. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to go global. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to be a mogul. I'm hopeful that me spitting this soulful will have me in the daily postal, flying coastal, eating tofu. Like I told you, I know niggas who trash rapping, worried about the trending fashions rather than the sending passion. They want me send them tracks, but I just send them laughing. Right after I start laughing, they start asking what happened. But back to the chapter. Mama told me follow dreams, you never have to ask her to. So that's what I do, became an MC master. Since then it's been a disaster for you and your favorite rapper. Go ahead, ask him, who is Joey Bad? Watching grass, asthma, damn it's so sad. He paused the chatter, cause he know he rather back up than to admit the kid is hotter than Magnum. But fuck it, you gotta give credit where it's due. Cause you ain't gon' like the karma when it's set up on you. It can get you in your medical, fuck you up in the decimal. So get you 2 to 3 for residue found in your retinue. And they told me not to be so complex, never down to accomplish articles and conflicts. And the sauce, Alfredo of course. There I go again, stepping out of line, running off course. I heard reports that it's like sexual intercourse with your thoughts when I talk about the shoes in which I walk. For it is not false, nor false that this kid from the north seeks with full support to reinforce the source. I'm sure by now you can assume he never lost, unless with some form of divorce or a corpse. Born boss, no days off, child labor. Let me see those in favor to spin that back like tornadoes.
From like as far back as I can remember, like you know, I always just had this feeling and shit that like I could do whatever I put my mind to. Like you know, I could turn my dreams into reality. What I put into the universe comes back to me. I was destined to be one of the great ones. I was destined to have all this great shit happen to me.
Yeah, but it's far from over. Won't stop till I meet Hover and my mama's in the Rover. Till I'm an owner of the world's finest motors. I blow like supernovas in your daughter room on the poster. Known as History's biggest musical composer. No disrespect to Bob Marr, but yeah, another stoner. Marijuana my older, and when I get older, hope my spermatozoa from my scrotum intercepts an ovum like 3 times. Have 3 kids. I hope me and my wife can show them not to make the same mistakes. You know that we did. I hope they acknowledge the knowledge, cause yeah, they gon' need it. Cause when my parents tried to tell me, I just wouldn't receive it. Couldn't believe it till I saw it with my own pupil. Felt bad when I learned that their advice was truly useful. But fuck it, only made us as human beings more mutual. Even though over time my punishments they grew more crucial. Should use the word brutal, cause my parents mad strict. Hope one day I'll attract the likes of even Madlib. Go the mad shit and hear my songs mastered. Until then all I can do is imagine. Imagine I'ma make it all happen. Yeah, that's my word.
What's going on? H2O Radio. I'm Big Perm, my partner DJ 360, and we're with Wonda Woman. It's in the building. What's going on, man? Say hi to the peoples. I know you're here.
Peace to the universe. I'm here. I'm in the building at Wu World Radio with the H2O show.
That's what it is, man.
That's what we're doing tonight.
We heard Adam and Eve. To me, that's a dope song on that project, Hook Off, man.
Oh, the one you just played? Natural Disaster?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like, cause you attack the mic when you speak. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. Like you explode on the mic and you're lyrical with it. Like there's like a lyrical sharpness to your lyrics.
I always say that's my my therapy. Instead of going and laying down on the couch with the psychiatrist, just get pen and a paper, sometimes the phone. I'm very old school, so I rely on pen and paper sometimes.
I mean, as long as you have your way to do things, it's like old, new, like so it's been effective. You know
That's
what I mean?
true, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad you get to release.
Thank you.
That's what it is. So where did this all start? Tell people how you got into music and like this whole the beginning of the story.
Well, it all started when I was a young babe in my mother's womb. No, I've always like wanted to do music. Ever since I could talk. My mom said I started off just singing along the commercials on TV. Like,
okay.
I was like 2 years old, and then when I went to kindergarten, nursery school. You know, when they asked me what I wanted to do, I said I wanted to be a singer. You know, hip hop was still in its baby stages, you know, then. So I didn't know anything about being an MC. I just know that I loved music, all kinds of music. I loved hip hop from day one. And actually didn't start writing until, you know, I was in my late teens. And that's when I hooked up with Ghost and RZA. And when I first met them, I sang for them originally. I sang and I wanted to write for Blue Raspberry. And that's how I was brought into the camp. I was to write for her. And we did a lot of collaborating on the phone, throwing around different ideas and everything. And I think just from being around the clan, you know, like when Ghost was working on Iron Man, I was there, and just being around them and listening to the whole, you know, watching the whole process and listening to them, you know, like you know, before they would go in the booth, just writing down verses.
Just absorbing the whole
yeah.
essence of what's going on.
Yeah, it rubbed off.
That's what's up.
It really rubbed off.
So how was that experience when you first met them and you had to like sing for them? Like, how'd that go down? Like, God. Talk about that a little in detail.
I was shaking like like a fiend. I was so nervous, and I had a cassette tape. I had a cassette tape with 3 instrumentals, with the first 3 songs that I wrote with my group at the time, Euphoria. And Ghost, he played the instrumentals, and he was like, okay, well, what do you do to this one? And let me hear what you have for this one. And so for each track, I just sang right there on the spot. And then he gave me his number, he gave me his manager's number, he gave RZA's number, the basement number where RZA used to make tracks. And we were in Atlanta at the time, so I decided to come back home to Brooklyn.
And the rest, as it says, is history, right?
Yes.
That's what it is, man.
Definitely.
Speaking of Wonder Woman, matter of fact, you have like mad different aliases. Wonder Woman, Diana Prince, Salima. Talk about that whole evolution, like how'd that come about?
Well, you know, for a long time, I just, you know, I was just going by Salima, and my initials are SAY. So one day somebody was like, well, you have to have an alias. You have to have a, you know, something other than your name that you go by. And I'm like, well, why? And they're like, that's just how you need to do it. So for a long time, I was just like, I'm not into all of this alias business, you know. I'm me. So I was watching some old Wonder Woman episodes, and her name was Diana Prince. You know, when she was, you know, working in the lab and doing everything that she was doing, she's Diana Prince. She has on the glasses, she has her hair up in the ponytail and the bun. She's just doing her. And then, you know, when situations get real, she finds that spot, and then she turns into Wonder Woman, and
that alter ego comes out.
That's right. And she handles business. So for a while I was like, well, I just like to be Diana Prince because she's undercover, nobody really knows what she does, and you know, she's very low key. But then when we started working on the Hook Off, Cap was like, well, you just gonna have to be Wonder Woman now. And I'm like, but no, I want to be Diana Prince. And he's like, no, it's time to be Wonder Woman because you're unleashing the beast.
All right, be both. You know what I mean? Bring them out when you need to.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's ill because, like, to me, everyone has an alter ego. You know what I mean? Like, it's whether what you're using the alter ego for. You know what I mean? Because, like, you have this different personalities of yourself. Why not give it a character? Why not give it a title?
That's true.
You know what I mean? That's what's up. Good looking, Cap. That was definitely a dope alias. It definitely fits. Speaking of Wonder Woman on the H2O show, we have every Sunday 11 to 12 on Wu-Tang Radio. So, like, you came in as a singer. So, like, when did you feel motivated to actually be an MC, like spit lyrics?
I just started writing. I was writing songs and I was writing poems and I was just writing. And then after a while, I realized that like some of these, I couldn't sing some of this material. So
got you.
I'm like, let me see what it sounds like if I try to rhyme. So, you know, I didn't want anybody to hear that at first. I felt like it was kind of whack. But then, over there, I used to live on Washington, between Montgomery and Crown, close to Flatbush. And it got around that I was rhyming. I don't know who did that, but anyway, so then that was back in the day. People would come up to you and, oh, I heard you rhyme. Let me hear you spit something, and put you right on the spot. There was no YouTube videos and all of that, and so I got called out quite a few times, and then from there I was like, I liked the response I got, so I just kept on working on it. Yeah, just started. It was just like I couldn't stop writing after that. I couldn't stop rhyming.
Caught that fever.
I sure did.
That's what it is, man. Yo, to me that makes an MC even sharper. Like the fact that it's not like on YouTube. It's not like, okay, I'm shopping what I do. It's more like you worked on your skill. People heard your skill, and then that got you here to this point in time, So it's really about taking that craft and honing. You know what I mean? Honing that in.
Definitely.
That's what it is.
Definitely. And it's like, you were like always, full of like that anticipation. Like, things were just a lot different. It wasn't, so pre-rehearsed and pre-packaged. Everything was like, what they call it, the dirty backpack era and whatnot. You had your lyrics, you had your notebook, you had your beats, and it was more of, grassroots.
The raw, like the essence of that real hip hop.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what Wu's about. That's what we're about. That's what everyone should be about. That realness.
It should, but we have a lot of cotton candy and bubble gum and
say that again.
Those big giant colorful lollipops, all of that kind of stuff. Bubble gum.
Blowing bubbles and bursting.
Blowing bubbles, yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing
Unicorns.
concrete. Yo, it's crazy. It really is crazy.
It is. It's a circus right now.
But that's why we're here. That's why Wu World Radio is here. Because basically with Wu World Radio, you get the realness. You get the Wu, you get other joints too.
Definitely.
And it's basically is keeping it raw and funky, and this raw elements combined with the music. And that's what we need to do, is keep it the way we should keep it and keep it moving. That's what it is. Wonda Woman. So, yo, what are you working on? Like, what's going on with you right now? Like, you're in the studio working on projects?
Yes, I am. I've been getting quite a lot of beat submissions, and I've just been writing, working on an EP as well as a mixtape. So I have the tracks ready for this EP. I want to say shout out to Pete Lawrence, Massacre Music out of Virginia. He's a very nice, talented producer / MC, and he hit me up and asked me if he could send me some tracks. I'm like, sure. And he just blew my mind. So this first EP, I'm gonna have maybe like five beats from him, and then another one from Polonium. He produced a track for me called Underestimated.
Okay.
Out of East Orange, New Jersey. Shout out to him.
Respect the jurors.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna play that a little later, so people are gonna get to hear it. Matter of fact, my man's like, yo, let's play it right now. So
word.
Let's run that track, and we'll be right back with Wonda Woman. I'm Big Perm with DJ 360. Listen to the H2O show. Get that splash of freshness. Let's go.
Let's go. For this rude awakening, I had no time to deal with your corrupt organization, man. You're worse than the Bush administration, and my corporation's very aggressive. Yes, we're far from complacent. We make you bow facing, place them guns down real slow. Step away from the vehicle and close the car door. This is a hostile takeover, just like I told you before. My arsenal of soldiers all ready for war, like Myth Bleak. Why don't you think before you speak? What you're saying's obsolete. There's been too many casualties. No. Prepare yourself for this rude awakening. I had no time to deal with your corrupt organization, man. You're worse than the Bush administration, and my corporation's very aggressive. Yes, we're far from complacent. We make you bow facing, place them guns down real slow. Step away from the vehicle and close the car door. This is a hostile takeover, just like I told you before. My arsenal of soldiers all ready for war, like Myth Bleak. Why don't you think before you speak? What you're saying's obsolete. There's been too many casualties. Enough victims falling weak, giving in to conformity and enormity. So now you see, taking over. Prepare
yourself for this rude awakening. I have no time to deal with your corrupt organization, man. You're worse than the Bush administration, and my corporation's very aggressive. Yes, we're far from complacent. We make you bow facing, place them guns down real slow. Step away from the vehicle and close the car door. This is a hostile takeover, just like I told you before. My arsenal of soldiers all ready for war, like myth bleak. Why don't you think before you speak? What you're saying's obsolete. There's been too many casualties, enough victims falling weak, giving in to conformity and enormity. So now you see, we're taking over NYC and the surrounding vicinities boldly, slowly. No, they can't hold we, a show we. You underestimated, a lot of estimated. My style's one of the greatest, and you cannot replace Diana Prince. Here we go. Highly anticipated, bad-minded ones hated. Wanna see me stagnated? Your dreams have been deflated, erased, evaporated. All your schemes gone up in smoke. You may now propose a toast to your most gracious host. Female extraordinaire, to see another wish and style and flair is very rare. Only a chosen few even compare. So I'm not surprised you tried to duplicate my style. Afraid I just disappear, run away and hide in tears, dear. Give up on my career. Let me be clear. Keep both hands on the steering wheel. Your jealousy has been revealed. You can't destroy what God has built. Now I got brothers on my block for the way I hold a piece of steel. So what you saying? And when I'm on the mic, there won't be no delay in this state. AKA Diana Prince. When I step on the stage, fall to your knees and repent your sins. You underestimated, a lot of niggas hate it. My style's one of the greatest, and you will not replace this. You underestimated, a lot of niggas hate it, but my style's one of the greatest. Affected by the images projected from the world. I'm more than a woman, emerged from a little girl. Been through street fights, shootouts, and manic depression. Ingested Hennessy and Grey Goose in all night sessions. I learned enough lessons from 37th between 5th and 6th. So gutter rats, some of y'all thoughts cease to exist. Far from simplistic, been blessed in abundance with infinite lyrics. I gotta make a living. I'm fed up with jealous degenerates. I focus futuristic. I saw it all from the beginning like Genesis. Revelations predicted the exodus of snakes lurking in the mist. I couldn't resist, twisting spliffs with the sidewalk and miss. Debating politics, sipping Heineken and Guinness. Up in Buckingham Palace, dismissing Queen Elizabeth. Classy first lady with style like Jackie Onassis. Following in the footsteps of Miss Shirley Chisholm. Trying to see the inner visions come to fruition. Making sinners find religion. Now, you underestimated, a lot of niggas hate it. My style's one of the greatest, and you cannot replace this. You underestimated, a lot of niggas hate it, but my style's one of the greatest.
Yes, yes, yes. Underestimated, one of the greatest. Making claims already, huh?
No comment. No. No, shout out to Polonium for that track. Hopefully he's in the lab right now working on some more as we speak. And that's one of my favorite beats right there. I really like that one.
Yeah, it's got that boom bap essence to me, man. Like I love a 90s feel track to me. I'm just, I'm dating myself, but it is what it is, man.
I know, that's my favorite era
when
it comes to hip hop. Yeah.
Definitely did think of that track.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Let me ask you a question. Do you get the same satisfaction from singing or rhyming, or is it different?
I've been asking myself that question too. No, it's different. With singing, I really love to sing and everything. There's nothing like working with a live band. But with rhyming, you can say so much more. You can get so much more out there.
That's true.
So I really prefer to rhyme.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
I do.
That's what's up, man. Hey, you have the skill to do both, so the fact that you actually can choose is what it is, yo.
Thank you. I do love writing R&B songs. I love writing, and hopefully I can get some of those out there. I would just sit back and do like Missy Elliott and write and find the right singer and let her go out there and do it.
Be down to Prince.
Yeah.
Low key in the back.
That's when I'll put my glasses back on.
All right, that's what's up. So you mentioned about the EP. When is that coming out? Coming out soon, or you have a date?
Well, it's all written. It's already written. The tracks are already ready. So maybe we'll aim for February.
All right.
February. Maybe even before then, because like I said, everything is ready. Basically, it's in the oven.
All right, just keep it too long. I don't want to get burnt.
That's what I was about to say. You don't want it to burn up and get crispy and crunchy and have to throw it out and start all over. So, and plus, I don't like to say too much. Sometimes, we're doing this and doing that and doing this, and then
I feel you.
Yeah, it's crickets.
But hey, put it out because you can keep on cooking if you got that skill. So
definitely, it's just 5 or 6 songs. I have stacks of notebooks, ready. I have material ready. A lot of times, it's just like finding the right tracks to go with the lyrics.
That's what it is. Do you have any features you want to do? Like anyone you're interested in actually doing something with? You haven't done something with before yet?
I don't know. I mean, I get like a lot of people sending me, links, and there's a lot of new artists out there, underground artists that I really like. I don't know right now. It's like being in a smorgasbord. There's just so much out there.
You got a lot of options.
Yeah.
Hey, but you have options, so you know what I mean. Just choose right. I'm sure it's gonna be cooked up right, and then we'll be eating and enjoying.
Definitely.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
That's Wonda Woman, Salima, Diane Prince, aka S.A.Y.
Yes.
Did I name them all? Did I get them all?
I think you got them all. Like I just heard somebody, Salima the poet. I'm like, where did that come from? But yeah.
Now, do you try to get your poetry published? Is that something you look into? Is it something
I'm
like
looking into that. No, I'm serious about that. Like I said, I have stacks and stacks of notebooks, folders. It can be overwhelming, but I do want to put together a book of poetry. Definitely want to do that. And screenplay. Started writing a screenplay.
Oh, nice.
This is like once you start writing, well, with me, it's the opportunities are endless because I don't just want to stick to songwriting and lyrics and whatnot. I want to get everything out there.
You want to be creative in all forms.
Yeah.
That's what's up. It's like a Renaissance woman. Like you just got your hands in different things, but the source of everything is creativity. So the fact that you love to be creative and you're good at being creative and you're actually flowing with that. That's what everyone needs to do. If you find something you really have your niche, your passion for, run with it.
Yeah.
Don't hurt, man. Don't hurt to put the effort in and try. You know what I mean? That's what's up.
True.
Yeah, man. We're talking with Wonda Woman. Just building out her career. And what we do here is like what we always do. Like we talk about topics to have different discussions. Let's build on different things that you should be aware of. Like last week, we started a series with preventative measures because, you got the Ebola running around and the H2O virus that's in the South affects the lungs. So we talked about chlorophyll, colloidal silver. You know what I mean? There's different things, avenues you can use to boost your immune system to the optimal level.
Right.
So now instead of talking about health, we're talking about optimizing your mind. So that's why I brought up this topic I was saying before. I was watching CNN. And they had a show with this doctor. His name is Walter Mischel. He did a study called the marshmallow test.
Mm-hmm.
And basically the root of it is like being aware of that you are actually in control of your self-control, even at an early age. So how do I improve on that? So it's interesting. Like the original actual case study, this guy, he went to Trinidad. Mm-hmm. And they were actually doing a case study on African descent children and Eastern Indian descent children. So anyone knows about Trinidad, they have both high population density of both African descent and people from India.
Okay.
And what they found with his case study was that there was more 2-parent families in the Eastern Indian descent children than in the African descent. And what they found is there was more self-restraint with the 2 children. So that made him think, okay, this child has more self-control. So he actually delved into, did what's called the marshmallow test.
Right.
He did it in Stanford in 1970.
Mm-hmm.
And what he did is he took children between the ages of 4 to 7, and he put a marshmallow in front of them. Now, kids, they see something they like.
They automatically want to grab it.
Grab it, eat it, and just chew it up. So what the guy did is he actually put a marshmallow and said, all right, you can have this one, but if you can sit here for 15 minutes and not eat it, I'll give you 2. So, kids, they're like, oh, 2? Eyes wide open.
Yeah.
So it's funny, like, he puts the marshmallow in front of him, and you can see it's on YouTube. Or you can Google it.
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, you saw it, right? Like, these kids were like, playing with their fingers, trying to sing, doing all types
Yeah.
of things to actually distract themselves from actually going for what they wanted to do. And what was interesting about it is that he found a correlation, a direct correlation to where these children from 4 to 7, the ones who had the self-restraint to not eat the marshmallow, to get the second marshmallow, as they grew up, they showed they had more self-control. When they got older, they actually performed better in school,
Wow.
better on the SATs, and actually achieved the goals that they set to be in their careers, like, because they followed them from basically as a child to an adult.
Right.
So now this made him think like, okay, since there's a correlation in that, and since we're able to control self-control, how can we better ourselves? And that's the question that we're going to answer. Because what's the biggest thing about having self-control? Well, if you think about the importance of it, it's about self-regulation. With self-regulation, you can be more disciplined, and you can actually execute game plans. And how do you actually achieve goals? Execution and discipline.
Right.
So that's at the root of what we're talking about. So it's key to really understand that we are in true control of what we do. We're the masters of ourselves, and the more you realize that, the earlier you realize that, the better you're off actually controlling yourself, have self-regulation, and you can prosper and be who you want to be. Be a Wonder Woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know something? You really should have like a strong. Not saying that everybody has to have mom and dad there. A strong parental figure as a child, because if you don't have any type of disciplinary figure in your life as a child, you're just running wild. You're out there with no guidance. Please, who's going to put you in line?
Exactly. You need an example to follow.
Exactly.
You need something to look at so you can learn. And okay, they're doing it this way, and I see it works for them. How can I implement that in my life?
That's right.
That's so true. And then we were talking off air, like you had little issues of self-control on your way in your path. Like, talk about that a little bit.
Which ones?
Whatever one you want to talk about.
Oh, no. It was just, I was always the type of child I wanted, like I said, from the time I was 2 or 3, I knew what I wanted to do. So it was hard for me to listen at times. But I was always like, in advanced placement classes, I would get restless with the curriculum because I knew that there was so much more that I wanted to be doing. It was hard for me to sit in the classroom,
Okay.
and pay attention to what the teacher was saying. So at first, I was like, okay, this is great. I'm gonna do my work. I'm gonna get these good grades. I'm gonna do this and that. But as you get older, like your teenage years, it's like, this is a little boring,
Yeah.
I need something else to challenge me. And at the time when I was down south, when I was in high school, I was in a smaller town. So I felt kind of like a bird in a cage,
Okay. Like had a weight on your shoulders.
Yeah, I just wanted to, felt like a little restricted.
I got you.
And plus, some of my peers were a little older than me. So, I was a little younger. I wanted to prove that, I could keep up with the older kids and, things like that. So
Yeah.
I was just wild. We're fighting, smoking weed, drinking, things like that. No self-control, zero. But it's like after a while, when you don't have anyone, putting these restrictions on you, and you're basically in control of your own madness, you have to bring it down a notch. Once you've ran wild like the Tasmanian devil, you have to just, say, look, what can I do to change my life? What can I do to better myself? What can I do to help me get on the path that I need to be on to get to where I'm trying to go? Because especially if you see a lot of your friends getting shot, killed, OD and stuff like that.
Exactly.
You don't want to end up like that.
Because like it's key that you say that. It's all about being able to go through the obstacles and adversity. Because like say you go through those times where like you get pulled away from your focus.
Right.
Like how do you get back? You know what I mean? Like
it takes a lot of discipline.
Exactly. And without, like you said, an example to see that discipline, so you can, without discipline, you can't have self-control. Without willpower or patience, you can't have self-control. Because all these things are necessary for you to be able to take a step back and harness yourself to like, all right, you know what? I can't do what my first initial reaction. Sometimes that's not the right move.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Especially like, being in Brooklyn and New York, everybody's so high tempered, so high strung. And it's like you go somewhere and you see somebody's obviously having a bad day and they come in and they have that crazy wild energy. It's like you can't react to their actions. You have to have that self-discipline to be like, you know what? I'm going to walk away from this. I'm not catching a case. I'm not going to Central Bookings. None of that. You have to be the master of your own destiny. You cannot let somebody take you out of your element.
You heard what she said? Master of your own destiny. That's what time it is, man. Like, you need to have, like I said, discipline. That, like one of my friends calls it a Wu-Sa moment. Let's take a step back.
Right, that's
Wu-Sa.
right.
Let it go.
Breathe in,
exactly,
breathe out.
man. Let it go. Because sometimes it's not worth it, man.
It's not.
Most of the times it's not worth it.
Really, it's not.
You know, so it's just like, okay, once you do it one time, you feel a little more confident about yourself. I can do it another time. And it keeps building. Because one thing the actual doctor was talking about, Walter Mischel, he was like, there's called hotspots. Now, what he means by this hotspots is there's certain things, you might be strong on one thing, but weak in others. So what he calls the hotspot is your weaknesses. So it's something you have to be aware of to actually improve, where you focus on the things you have lesser self-control of. Because you can have self-control for one thing. Like for me, for instance, I'm a personal trainer. I work out. I can definitely control my calorie intake, right?
I'm working on that.
You know what I mean? Everyone has the ebb and flow of it.
Cakes, bread, donuts.
That's the thing with me. Even though I control my intake, I like sweets.
Right.
So like sometimes my sweet tooth gets the better of me. It's like, you know what? I'll have that piece of cake.
Yeah.
I love chocolate. Chocolate cake. Everyone wants to know? I love chocolate cake. That's my weakness.
I just made a chocolate cake earlier too.
Okay. You gotta save me a piece then, man.
I control myself. I did not cut the cake before I came. I was going to. But I will save you a piece.
Cool. Appreciate it.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's basically like you have to have understanding that's ebb and flow. It's gonna go up and down, so you have to really keep your focus on it. That's what he talks about. It's not something you can do one time. It's a commitment to achieving self-control, and that's basically what we're trying to get a point across to everyone out there: is achieve to it, be consistent about it, and commit to it, so you can actually improve yourself. And on that note, I'm gonna let my man DJ 360 run a tune or two, and then we'll come back and build with Diana Prince, aka Wonda Woman, aka Salima.
Sir. Yes.
This is the H2O show on Big Perm. My partner DJ 360 every Sunday to 11 to 12. Yes, sir.
The raps before, but kept waiting. A lot of niggas is hating. These hoes is like Satan. I'm still debating whether I should build or destroy while the earth keep on shaking. I'ma keep on making. Hit after hit, be coming out of the basement. There's no replacement from a slew of great men. I'm about to break in, damage every snake and gin. You can't win. I'm the truth, you a fake friend. Realness against falsehood, do it again. Get money, work hard, don't become a victim. Mind your own, seek wisdom, study math, give your friends some, never quit until it get done. God over fiction, this is my addiction. Anytime, homie, I'm about to spit something. Traded crack for rap, and I'ma rip something. J3 murderous tracks, all day facts for your mind, body, and soul. And let it be told I ain't nothing to play around with. Baby, I get down quick. Ebony chicks love me for my heavenly kiss. I do it for the bricks, I let it off like a bitch.
Done double. I have no time for the petty little power struggles. No time to tussle. I epitomize the hustle, the struggle of the underground. Cynics and critics, I shut them up and shut them down. Scheming and plotting, yet I keep them so aroused when I come around. They say it's business, never personal. Balance the scale, tell me what's the worst of the two. This industry's unjust and corrupt. Supposed to cut for a couple of bucks and a few busted nuts. Yet they keep insisting in God they trust. It's blasphemous, let the church say amen. Keep repenting of sin, say a few Hail Marys and turn around and do it all again. Living a lie, he just trying to win.
Yeah, they call me the Black Band Bigelow boy. No, it's not a game, not playing with no toys. Epitome of banging, this set make no noise. My set sanction, you faggots folklore. An urban legend, Mac is a blowtorch. Let's run it down the line, pack slammers of all sorts. Trapping from the grain, held fort in the back porch. Let's take it to the building. We getting these packs off. Warm with a system that be letting these rats walk. Turn them into victims so the witnesses back off. The VA2, better tell them that crack cost. The Buick a bully, better tell them go wax boss. A 5-time felon, get your kufi slapped off. Look, got him shook, this a doobie rap dog. 5-time felon, get your kufi slapped off. Look, got him shook, this a doobie rap dog.
Higher than ever before, trying these weapons I bought. I ain't respected for all, I'm straight checking your heart without collecting your charts. Beatings with seconds apart, we dissecting the vault while they be testing the heart. No instrument, so coincidence, no coincidence, no more insolence. Po pinching us, inching us over the edge, ship us over the feds, stiffing over the breads. That's the West, that's chip beef. Turn fillets into minced meat, turn 6 days into 6 weeks, months into 6 years. All that liquor and triggers turn to cold D's or OGs that sip beer. Time in the Vic here, the climate is cold enough, and I'ma throw it up if she gyrate the pole enough. Surviving from growing up and living off robbery, so you don't do the math, then you learn trigonometry.
What you're seeing is the rise of an icon, the blended eyes of a dawn, hiding inside arm, ride calm through the ghetto, armoretto glass tilted, the diaries of the roads that never wilted, the cold steel kids, white brick boys, fantasizing of them big cars, let them be yours, in the parking lot shining in mink coats and diamonds, thinking of an airtight scheme, keeping your line with, supplementary flows, y'all niggas climb dicks, and take them straight to the throat, you need a Heimlich, kinda finicky with the toast, I keep the 9 grip, surrounded by blood money, who you confide in, can't trust niggas, a man's only as good as his grams, trying to survive off the land like fuck niggas, you the type to owe money and duck niggas, I can't even ride with you son, can't even fuck with you. Step in my dimension, my side of things is the hustles on the benches with fly diamond rings, my thoughts are like alchemy, if that makes sense, my nigga don't mind me, I'm higher than the balcony, step in my dimension, my side of things are the levels of ascension, the mind of the kings, waiting on the treachery, don't cross me, my niggas see the trails of them thoughts, to leave dead. Yo, at the card tables looking elegant, shorty blowing the dice of the benevolent Christ, keeps asking me what heaven is like, and why I'm not amongst the stars but at bars at night. Yo, I guess I got some growing to do, and you got a lot of hoeing to do, so now you know what to do. Escaping from the wild scenes of the nightlife to gazing off the balcony just watching the moons. I got an alias I use when I'm out of town, sitting in the Benz, devilish grand, gold crown. See me at the lounge, black shades and Fendi jeans, couple G's just to throw around. Depiction of an ill nigga speaking in cold style. Top floor of the Waldorf in a gold shower. Silk robes, Louis Vuitton soap, long strokes, land with hoes who only lust power. Yeah, step in my dimension. My side of things is the hustles on the benches with fly diamond rings. My thoughts are like alchemy. If that makes sense, my nigga don't mind me. I'm higher than the balcony. Step in my dimension. My side of things are the levels of ascension. The minds of the kings, waiting on the treachery. Don't cross me, my niggas see the trails of them thoughts. Yo, if heaven had a movie, then God is the director. Bound to be the cast, my floor be the projector. Out in Hollywood, having naughty hair is not as good as having straight hair. Blue blonde eyes, you probably should. True to the lies, who am I? See, I utilize my block logic, written in my composite words to shatter skies, just like a falling comet. They're back on the streets, playing the liquor store doctrine. Little kids watch this, they waiting their chances to emulate us, but we lost profits. All the women wanna know now is where the dollar's at, and in my mind I'm thinking where the father's at, cause the good girls get married while the bad girls get ran through with hopes of being carried. I'm paying dues, so I move with a savvy and eyes like I've been here before. It's my anatomy. Yeah, step in my dimension. My side of things is the hustles on the benches with fly diamond rings. My thoughts are like alchemy. If that makes sense, my nigga don't mind me. I'm higher than the balcony. Step in my dimension. My side of things are the levels of ascension. The minds of the kings, waiting on the treachery. Don't cross me. Niggas see the trails of the
The 360 always got dope mixes, man. Like you'll definitely hear some Wu. You definitely hear some underground joints that like, okay, I've heard that in a minute. Oh, what joint is that?
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, that was a tough track. Respect to DJ 360.
Yes, big up.
Yes.
Much respect.
Yeah, man, we're talking with Wonder Woman. I'm Big Perm. I'm partner DJ 360. It's the H2O show. Like I said, we're here every Sunday, 11 to 12. Just doing it up on Wu World Radio.
Doing a great job.
Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate it.
No doubt.
All right. And we were talking about self-control. Basically just building your self-control. So it's like, we just want to leave you with one thing. Google Walter Michelle, the marshmallow test, and please improve on that self-control so we can have everyone just be a better person every day, each day. And before we go, I just want Wonder Woman to give some shout-outs, tell about the next show coming up, and know what's up.
I'm going to be a part of the Universal Zulu Nation's 41st anniversary underground showcase. They have several events coming up. I'm looking forward to this one. DJ Evil D will be there. Mr. Walt, DJ Hectech, Marla Rains, Miranda Wrights, Infinite Wiz, Large Professor, Sadat X, Crumb Snatch is going to be in the building. And the list goes on and on. And then, Friday, the 7th, the 8th, all type of different events. I want to give a shout out to all my people down in Clarksville, Tennessee. My sister, Tanya, my nieces, my mother, my grandmother. She's pushing 90. Granny Graves in the building. Birchwood represent.
All right, that's what's up.
Crown Heights, Manasseh Owen, my family, everybody that supports what I'm doing. Sophia Lakes, Karen, Panama. Everybody.
The entire nation.
That's right.
Yo, we'd like to thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We've been building with Wonder Woman. Definitely check out the Hook Off album. The album's tough. And keep in tune with her so you can know what's going on with her future projects.
Thank you.
And yo, I'm going to definitely try to check that November 6th show because that sounds tough.
Oh, yes. I'm
know
looking forward to that one.
So as we wrap
Bullets
this show
and bracelets coming soon.
All right, there we go. But we're about to wrap it up. Like we said, we're here every Sunday from 11 to 12. I'm Big Perm, my partner DJ 360. Interviews, discussions, dope music. Just remember those three things about our show. You'll be alright. It's the H2O show on Wu World Radio. We get that splash of freshness. Much love and peace. Have a good week, y'all.
Peace.